Hey guys, it's time for another video, so let's start this off. I'm going to be talking about one of those out of control topics that'll make you feel absolutely nauseated just thinking about it, so just hang right in there. The last several years, the feminist movement has pushed its way into education, culture, and media, and pretty much is targeting every corner of the world. Everywhere you will see young women fully convinced that the only way to have fair equality for both sexes is to keep pushing for women's rights. Understanding is key, and planning is even better. Before it's too late, we have to do something. Before the future is female. Do you know what that would look like? Because it's not cute. If women take over, ultimately, our society and the world that we know it will be doomed for eternity. Let me break this down for you. Since women are taking over the globe, and our country here in America is technically in a cold civil war, I'm going to blindly predict the future. Remember, feminism, it's not a cult at all. Because cults don't try to further their philosophical views to try to obtain power. No, not that. Never. First, I wanted to talk about how I think that control would be divided amongst women if they took over the globe. Control would be split naturally into thirds without anyone even realizing a single thing. Categories would be split into 3 different types of women that you don't even want to deal with upon introduction. Number 1, you would have your girl boss, a career-motivated individual that is a workaholic and is obsessed with gaining power or being in charge. Second, you're going to experience wild ones that I like to call drama queens. Now, these women desperately seek attention. They're miserable, rude, and their one duty in life is to make life harder for other people. Lastly, you would have your tricky manipulators that would rise in power by climbing to the top, lying at other people's expenses to make personal gains for themselves. Women can be very sassy when they're upset. Have you ever watched the movie Mean Girls? Prime examples throughout the whole entire movie. Let me tell you a secret that's actually not so secret. Women hate women. There's a large amount of women in the world that see life as a competition, and the other women are the competitors. Can you imagine if we had a president like Regina George? We basically had a president like that run in 2016, but just imagine the outcome. Yeah, not all females are angels. Financially, women struggle with budgeting their earnings more than men do, maxing out their credit card, shopping more often, and just spending a lot more on their social life. If women ruled the world, welfare would be skyrocketing in popularity. It would make Sweden look like a joke in comparison with this new women-ruled utopia. Feminists, they're just not playing with the full deck of cards. They truly believe that one day everything is just going to be rainbows and sunshine, when that is just far from the truth. They believe that one day there's going to be a massive role reversal between men and women, and that women are just going to be in charge when men work and get nothing for that. That doesn't make any sense at all. That is completely ridiculous, and I think that they have absolutely lost their mind. As a solution, we need to focus on equality between both sexes, male and female. Right now, I do think that there is a leveled playing field between both genders. I think that if you take your time to do the research, you'll simply start realizing that a lot of the myths that you hear in media or you might hear in your classroom, they're just simply not true. Like, one of the myths would be the gender pay gap. you do a little bit of research, you're going to realize that that is just simply false. At a point in history, men did have more privileges than women, where they were able to vote and they were able to fight in combat, but times have definitely changed since then. Trust me, you might want to be careful on what you ask for, because last year in Sweden, they introduced a new military draft that actually had male and females that were required to register for the draft. So you gotta keep that in the back of your mind. Although this is pure conjecture, I feel like this could actually be a dark possibility for the future. Thanks for watching as always, and I'm gonna have more videos, so stay tuned.